All right, we are live streaming on pretty much everywhere so far, just waiting on YouTube. Oh, YouTube always, there you go. Finally, hey, thanks YouTube. Thanks for joining the party. We are here live in the studio. I'm trying to, let me see, why are we not streaming? Why am I not seeing a picture? We went to see a picture. Dun, 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 dun. Let me just check my monitor, streaming monitor. This one is going to be for musicians. If you know a musician, hey, okay, we are streaming live. This one is going to be for musicians, so calling out all the musicians out there, please put your comments in wherever you're watching, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, or Facebook, anything. If you're a musician or if you know a musician, send them to this show. I'm going to share with them something super awesome on how they can live stream, how they can, hey, Missy, Levi and Lexi says, hey, Levi is watching. This is going to be for all musicians to be able to stream their shows, their audio, like perfectly. I got some new gear here that I want to show you guys, and the reason is because I have a guy who's got a sound company who was given a lot of these units here that I'm about to tell you about. He was given them by one of his reps, and so he's selling them for like half the price. So he's selling this thing I'm going to show you for only $100. You save it like $100 on it. But I want to show you how to use it because it's phenomenally easy. And it works with pretty much any kind of computer. So if you have any musician friends, please show any musicians. I'm actually I'm gonna take a quick second to share this out to a whole bunch of musicians myself, because I want all the musicians to see this. This is not one of my normal music podcasts or anything like that. So let me see. I'm gonna let's do the. I'm going to share the YouTube one just because. But yeah, I got this piece of gear. It's called a. I'll talk to you about 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to share this show real quick. Okay, so we're going to copy. I'll talk to you about 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, see, this is my stream from YouTube. Share this show real quick. I'm going to pause that. Okay, I'm going to start sharing this out to as many people as I can on Facebook. So let me go to Facebook. So if you're not a musician and you're not trying to do any kind of streaming or podcast, this is going to be a boring show for you. So just letting you know, I'm going to share this to musicians right now on Facebook. Bank. There you go. This one's to all musicians. To all musicians. I'm going to put in my story. I'm going to tag some peeps. Let's say that Koso. We'll put TJ. Tony Parma. We'll put TJ Fisher. I'm going to put... let me see. I put even people like Chuck Dennis, who's got works with musicians. Let me see. Don, Steve Don. We'll put. Oh man, I'm hearing the dogs out there barking. We might be getting some furniture in right now. Skinny Williams. Let me see. Who else we could put in there? Andre Delano, Andre Frappier, Andre Frapp, Britt. Let's see. Brittany Frappier. Let me see who else I could put. Eric Mondragon. Billy Mondragon. Okay, I think that's cool for now. So anyway. Okay, so this is, my name is Rick Parma, obviously. If you don't know who I am, then what in the world is going on? I am a singer-saxophonist. I like doing podcasts. I like doing music shows and things, but sometimes they're very, very difficult to run. Missy put a rock on. Yeah, if you guys know any musicians or anybody that's doing any kind of podcasting, please share this to them. I would really appreciate it. They could watch this later, too, but it would be really cool if they watched it live. Okay. So I have a piece of gear here, and it is called the I'm gonna put it up on the screen, and not that page. This one here. Okay. This is the Notepad 12 FX. Okay, as you can see, it's $179. This is by Harman. Harman used to be Harman and Kardon. Extremely professional audio grade quality sound. Now it's a Soundcraft by Harman, so that's like an offspring company. This piece of gear is a 12-channel mixer, but it's got 4 XLR quarter-inch inputs. I will zoom in. Let me click on it so you get a bigger picture. So you can get a bigger picture. I mean, you can see it very close. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you got 4 inputs. You have XLR outputs. That not a lot of these small mixers have XLR outputs. The Behringer mixer that I use on a normal basis does not have the XLR outputs. It's got quarter-inch outputs because it's a smaller board and they don't usually use it. Another thing is, you got 4 channels with EQ, and this board comes with effects. Just so you know, it comes with effects, and it's got really great effects because these are so you can see these are Lexicon-made effects. Okay, so Lexicon is like top of the line kind of effects companies, really, really good quality companies. I'm listening in my headphones right now, and you guys are listening on the podcast, and you can tell the audio is excellent. It's very, very, very clean audio. Actually, I could even bring it up. I'm noticing that I could turn up my volume, and it'll still be nice and clean. You're hearing my air conditioning. That's how clean it is. Anyway, I'm going to turn back now a little bit. Okay, so check this out. The thing about this that is really awesome is this right here, this USB port, okay? This USB port is an input and output USB port. What that means is you could send your output from this mixer into your computer, but through the magic of their little software piece, which I'll show you in a second, which is right over here. Let me see. Where'd you go? You're trying to hide from me. It does not help to hide. Let me pull it up. This thing, the Soundcraft control panel, okay? Audio routing. You go into your audio routing. Your input 1 and 2, you switch your input 3 and 4 to the mix left and right, okay? So this allows you to play music from your computer, from audio from your computer, whether it's a commercial. For example, like this one right here. If I scroll down, I'll hit play on this commercial, you'll be able to hear the sound. Okay? It's coming through perfectly clear, right? Why? That's because of this input routing setting. This goes back into channel 1 and 2, but it's kind of in the digital version. So let me switch over the camera. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I have my mixer here. Now, that audio routing thing said inputs 3 and 4. So you'd kind of think that the physical 3 and 4 input would be now the output of the computer, so you can't plug something in there. But that's not the case. It's actually kind of a USB digital kind of routing thing. So you can actually still have 4 inputs plus other quarter-inch inputs. So you can like track like a small little band or something and have all this audio going into your computer. The nice thing is, because the way this is built of the audio, there's using the USB plug-in port is using like 0 CPU. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not showing you. Hold on. My bad. Okay, so here's my shot of the mixer itself. Like I said, the input-output mixer of the left and right, all that kind of stuff that goes into channel 1 and 2, like I was saying, is right here. You'd think that this channel 3 would be taken up from my computer audio, which is not. I'm able to use all these channels input and these other channels input as well, and control them with all the EQ, all the quality stuff here, including effects. I'll show you my effects. Check 1 2. Let me see. Check. Let me see. Hey. Oh wait, I gotta. I can't figure out how to do the effects right now, but I'll get that in a minute. Check. Oh, check. Oh, I had to turn it up. Okay, so I can put on my effects on my channel, and you can hear them. All kinds of crazy stuff. So it has the effects built in. So this is great for musicians, like I said. And then everything is running into the USB port. The USB port right there, it's plugging into the computer. And then because of the magic of the little routing unit, the routing software, we're able to send the computer music. And I'll show you in 1 second. I'll prove it to you. I will play this commercial. And then we will go down to channel 9 and 10. And you see that I have full control, left and right, of the audio from the computer. So whatever you play back on your computer, you can now be able to play through the mixer into your, say you're using OBS, or maybe you're sending this signal directly into a camera or whatever you want. You can now use this device to do pretty much everything that you need. Okay, everything that you need. Right now, what I'm using is a Focusrite input audio device. But honestly, this mixer does more. Because it's got its own effects built in, and they're lexicon effects, so it's really nice. I won't have to use my Logic. I won't have to use Logic at all to be able to run my audio, which also beats up my CPU issue. And then I'm going to show you one thing real quick on my camera. Let me see. I'm going to loosen this little knobby knob. Yeah, that's a technical term. Okay, I'm going to switch over to, this is going to be a little bit, okay, right now I have the back of my Focusrite, my channels 3 and 4, I think it is, going into the front of my Focusrite to create the looping effect. But I also need this specific Focusrite device because it's, quote unquote, what they call third generation. And then I have to actually use this software, their control software, to be able to send it into the looping. They have a looping feature in the software or in the hardware of this hardware and software of this Focusrite, but it has to be a third generation one, right? So, and this Focusrite's like a $300 unit, okay? The cool thing about this awesome mixer here, which I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to take my camera back to it. There you go. Okay, so the cool thing about this one here, like I said, this mixer is normally $179 plus tax, all that kind of stuff. But like I said, my buddy who owns Sound Company, he got a crate of these things for free from one of his reps, right? Because they're a major sound company, so they don't need these small little boards unless they're doing like little satellite type stuff. So he's got these for $100. So if you want one, you have to hit me up. You have to DM me, email me, saxman@rickparma.com, text me to 877-200-2651, any way you want. But this, I'm showing you how this thing works absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to prove it to you real quickly one more time. I'm going to add a, let's see, on camera one, camera one, I'm going to add a scene. I'm going to add my display. It's going to look funny. Here, I'll just do a window capture. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah, it's going to look funny, but just bear with me. Okay, so this is my OBS, okay? This is my broadcast software that I'm using. As you can see down here, right here, that it actually is showing my audio input from here, and now I'm going to go back and play audio from the computer so you could see that it's working. Because, sometimes you want to see it to believe it. Watch, here it goes. I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so now you might be wondering, why is this so important that I have my computer audio? Okay, if you've seen one of my streams already before, you know that I play tracks from my computer and then I sing to them or play sax to them. And normally I'm using, I got effects on there and all that kind of stuff. Now you can do this too. Okay, You don't have to sit in your room with an iPhone and get and send crappy audio. So an iPhone gives you great picture, but then you get crappy audio because you're just kind of recording yourself like you have your speakers playing a song and it's kind of coming through your iPhone, and then you're standing back and you're playing your sax or you're playing your guitar and it's getting picked up by your thing. This makes it so easy to be able to stream your audio and your picture together. Now, your picture comes from whatever you want. Could be a third-party camera, like I have Mevo cameras. You can use your iPhones. You can use your desktop computer, whatever you want. Go into a basic free software like OBS. OBS is a free software. It's easy to set up. It's it's not difficult. If you need any help with that, I can show you those kind of things as well. But this just makes it like super duper 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 easy. Scooter Keys is watching. What up, Scooter? Keyboard player from Chicago, killer keyboard player. And so if you're looking to do live streams, this is the way to go. With this mixer in particular, like I said, it's a brand new mixer by Soundcraft by Harman, so it's a quality sound. I mean, you could hear what I'm saying, right? Perfectly clear, And the only reason you're hearing any kind of air is because I have it cranked and I have a little bit of a live room. But if I bring it down a little, it's very, very, very nice. So you don't have to fight with audio. It's everybody knows how to. Most of us musicians know how to use a nice analog mixer, right? This way, using one of these, and like I said, for only $100, he's only got a few left, so you might want to get them now while they're hot. I think he's only got like 8 left. So if you want to get one, hit me up. Let me know. Key Jones. Yeah, if you want to get one of these mixers, only $100, USB, all this kind of stuff, and it's got let me even show you what's even better about this compared to a lot of other adapters. I'm gonna switch over my camera 2 again. It actually has a standard kind of like power supply, okay? Just a little thing like that. And what it does is it disconnects separately. So these would be, something like this you can get from them probably for $10 if it breaks. You step on it or you break it or you kick it or I don't know, whatever you do to your gear. But anyway, it's super duper 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 quality. Make sure if you want one, you got to hit me up. I'm not taking any commission off these. I'm just trying to help a buddy out, try to get rid of these as much as I can. But I do know that if you're looking to do any kind of live streaming on a computer and use like OBS, you don't have to use OBS. You can always send this audio via the RCAs or even the outputs to say maybe you want to send it to some kind of what do they call those? The iRigs or something like that. If you have something like that and send it into your phone and just use your phone as your camera, that's cool. So you could totally do that. I have these Mevo cameras. Let me show you real quick. I got these really cool joints that I use. These Mevo cameras right here, and on the back of the Mevo camera actually has a headphone input, but it's not a headphone. It's actually a audio input, so I could send a stereo feed. So I could literally send a stereo feed from this mixer right into my camera without using an iRig or whatever, because that's the kind of camera that it is. So it's not about the camera in this video. This is about the mixer and using the audio source. And if you want to get one, like I said, they're normally $179, as you can see my mouse over there. And might as well save yourself $80 plus tax. Just hit me up. And if if they sell out, whatever, $179 is freaking ridiculous. And the nicer thing is, if you want to get they have smaller ones. They have an 8-channel and they have a 2-channel on their website. I'm not saying this guy has them. This guy only has these ones. But for $100, you can't beat that. Let me see. Let me show you. Mixers, Notepad series. Here's the 8. So the 5 is not the USB. So. But here you go. Here's the 2-channel, 2 input major XLR inputs, and then it's got 5 channels technically, but it still has the USB. And it's still got the effects and all that kind of stuff. But that's $149, right? So if you want to get the 12, if you want to get this one for only $100, hit me up. Okay, so Dan Luang, Dan, I think Dan, are you the guy that I just met a couple of weeks ago? No, actually I met you somewhere else. But hit me up in my DM. I'd be happy to get you one. He's trying to get rid of them just because he's just like everybody else during COVID is trying to bring in any extra cash that they can because they're a major sound company that has no work right now because of the fact that COVID has just kind of killed everybody. So anyway, I'm excited about it. If you want one, hit me up in my direct message. You can call me, text message me at 877-200-2651. But I just wanted to share that with you guys just because I like being able to, do stuff for people when I can. Normally, my podcasts are just about music and me playing songs and stuff. But actually, I probably could do more of these. But I don't even have to with this mixer. It's so friggin' simple. I'm literally about to sell my Focusrite, and I'm just gonna put it up for sale because this thing just makes more sense. It's so nice. So I'm just saying, if you want to buy a Focusrite input, let me know. But yeah, these things they're like I said, he's only got like 8 left. So if you want one, hit me up. They're really cool. Analog mixer, just like any other analog mixer you've probably ever worked with, but now it goes into the computer. The software works perfectly, and I'm using a Mac. A lot of people always say, and I'm updated completely to the newest OS as of just a week or two ago, a couple weeks ago. And so people always freak out, like, oh, it's not going to work and this, and every time Apple does something, they screw up something. Well, this is an independent thing that just uses a basic USB input, which is really nice and simple. So, and so basically all they have to do is update that one little thing every time iOS comes up with a new update. But it works really good, as you can hear, as I showed you. I'm going to be doing a live stream with my buddy TJ on his channel because we're going to be we're going to be debuting a famous drummer named Calvin Rogers. He's going to be on the show, not on my show through my channel, but through TJ's Drums for Success channel. Drums for Success channel. That's going to be on the 17th. We're going to be doing that. But this next couple of live streams, I'm going to be doing from here, and I'm going to be using the effects in here and everything. I might even do one today. I probably will do one tonight, especially seeing as the wife's out of town right now because for work, and so I got really nothing else to do. So I'll probably be here. I'll do a live stream. We'll have some fun, and everything be from the mixer, and I think it'll be awesome. But peace. Make sure you show this to as many musicians as you can, because like I said, I only got 8 left. It looks like Dan's gonna grab one. And then, and like I said, I'm not taking any commission. I'm just helping a buddy out who's got something for free, and he showed it to me, and I was like, oh, this is great. Yeah. But anyway, peace, everybody. I appreciate y'all. I may start doing some other podcasts based off of some of the things that I do. As you can tell, I use a lot of equipment. As you've seen, the cameras that I use, the new arms that I just got in. Let me show you these things. These things are bomb. Let's see. Switch to camera 2. Frank. Okay, so this camera arm, I bought these on Amazon. That has this. You got to buy these little teeth separate. It's like a little Pac-Man teeth, but it goes up into this arm here that holds your camera, or it holds a microphone or whatever, depending on the adapter that you have at the top. But they're extremely cool. You're probably wondering, well, how's it work? It's only got one knob. Right now, I'm videotaping from a third one. Here, I'll show you. There you go. So I'm actually using this one right here. So literally, I can put it in any position, and then when I tighten it, it just locks in that position. It's so simple. So when I flip it around, bam, tighten, boom. Simple. So simple. So I have I'm going to put all the links for all my gear and stuff in later on's podcast. If you're interested in any of the stuff that I use, for example, my lighting, they're not on right now because I don't need them on. My white lights that I use for my room lights. Just let me know. I'm going to put all the links will be in my descriptions from now on. So if you want anything that I'm using, there's no reason for me to hide it or whatever. I don't have affiliate codes for any of that stuff, so I don't get anything from it, as of now. I would like to be able to get them from, but anyway, that'd be a different story. But so that's it. I just wanted to show you that, and then later on, I'll be doing a live stream using this board, playing some sax, and I might bust out the soprano this time too. I haven't used a soprano in a long time, so maybe not. But we're going to have some fun, and that's it. Peace. Wait, I'll use my outro scene. Yeah, outro scene.